Hi guys, welcome to my channel where I share my opinions on whatever I choose to share my opinions on. Please press the like button, the thumbs up button, this side, and please press the subscribe button this side if you like me and my personality and you want to see more videos from me. Please also, after you've pressed the subscribe button, please press the notification bell. That will notify you whenever a video of mine is uploaded on YouTube. It will notify you almost immediately after the video has been uploaded onto YouTube. By the way, the like button, please don't forget that, because that helps market my channel and my videos, like on YouTube. Please don't forget to follow me on social media: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. My names on those social media platforms will be in the description box below. So today we are talking about my favorite book of all time, and I'm not kidding when I say this is my favorite book. This is like my favorite novel, like ever in life. And I've read many novels, but this is my favorite novel. It's called On Beauty, and it is by Zadie Smith. First of all, ma'am, Zadie Smith, this like, honestly, like, I really feel like Zadie Smith should be getting a Nobel Peace Prize for this, hands down, no cap. Like, I really feel like she should get a Nobel Peace Prize for this. Like, this for me is a work of art. Like, it's so creative. Like, the way she structured the book is so creative. Like, you'll find in the book that there's actually a whole poem in there. The book is divided into chapters, and there are parts where she actually puts in sayings by certain people inside the book that are very interesting, and like will like call you, like make you wonder about like what does it mean, you know what I mean? And then as the book starts off, like, Jerome is sending emails to his dad. So I'll get into who the characters are later on, but the Jerome is sending emails to his dad, and the emails are written in email format, you know. Those little creative things, like, they add up. And this is even just the storyline, the fascinating characters in the book. It's like, I just don't understand how somebody makes such a work of art. As you can see, worn out. I have read parts of this book over and over and over again. Like, I've read the whole book, and then I've read parts of this book over and over again, over and over again. Anyway, so starting off with the themes of the book, right? I'll start off with the themes of the book, and then I'll talk about the characters in the book. Then I'll talk about the storyline of the book, and then I'll tell you lastly why the book is so important, why I very much like this book, basically. Yeah, so that's the structure of this video for today. Anyway, so the themes of the book. A huge theme of the book is beauty. The book is not called On Beauty for nothing. A huge theme of the book is beauty, and how beauty is perceived by other people, how, you know, and how it affects other people. So that's beauty. Another theme is social class, and how, you know, how social class affects identity, how people like see themselves, and how they see other people, and see themselves, how they see other people, like, yeah, and how it frames the mentality, you know what I mean? Anyway, and what it reveals about who people actually are. Anyway, and then there's identity, self-identity, how one sees themselves, how they think they perceived by others. And then the last theme that I would say is in the book, which is an important theme, but this is not spoken about that much in the book, but you'll find that it is important. The theme is infidelity. So if you are here for the tea, child, if you are here for the drama, the gravy, that theme will have you hooked. but it's not the main story of the book, but you'll find that it's actually important. It's not the main meat of sorry, I'm sorry that I said meat. The main thing of the book, it's not. um it's not the main storyline, because if it was, I would not have been interested in this book. I think, yeah, I would not have been interested in this book. Anyway, on to the characters, right? The characters of the book, I would say the main character of the book is Howard Balsey. um so sorry, please excuse me. The main character of the book is Howard Balsey. Howard Balsey is a white British lecturer. No, I mean professor. A white British professor. He's also an aspiring author. Then, because Howard is the main character in the book, um, and the book will focus a lot on his family, because that's a big part of Howard's life, right? So Howard is married to Kiki. Who's an African American woman who's overweight and has a very beautiful face. This is an important thing. In fact, you will see in the book that it's actually an important thing that she has a beautiful face. You will see the significance that Kiki's beautiful face has for Howard. It's actually quite surprising, but whatever. So the book is not called On Beauty for nothing. Okay, there's some interesting perspectives of beauty, like stated in the story. Like, it will definitely like um stimulate you to think deeply about the whole concept of beauty and be surprised to find what it means for other people. I learned stuff that about beauty that I didn't actually know. One thing about beauty that I didn't actually know. But this is a fictional story, by the way. But I don't know if it's based on reality. I don't know if it's based on reality. So maybe in real life people don't feel this way, but it seems so real. You know what I mean? But whatever. And Kiki is not an intellectual like her husband and two of her other kids. You know what I mean? She works at a hospital. Anyway, and so Kiki and Howard have three kids: Jerome, Zora, and Levi, right? I'm not going to talk so much about Jerome, even though Jerome is an important character in the book, but we don't really hear a lot about Jerome. Um, but yeah, we don't hear a lot about Jerome, but he is significant in his own way. Um, yeah. So Zora is a very hardworking straight A student at the university that her father lectures in, right? And she's also, I would say, overweight. Yeah. And then there is Levi. Levi is still in high school, from my understanding, from my knowledge. He's in high school, and he's very much, I would say his heart is hip hop culture. And his heart is hip hop culture to the degree that he emulates hip hop culture in the way he dresses, in the words that he uses to speak. I suppose his accent too, but you would have to verify that when you read the book. And then there is Monty Kipps, right? Monty Kipps is Howard, by the way, remember, is the main character of the book. Monty Kipps is Howard's arch nemesis in the intellectual slash academic world. Yeah. So Monty, yeah, basically. And Monty Kipps is also an intellectual, huge intellectual, who's actually published a book. Howard hasn't published a book, but is an aspiring author, and that is a huge thing. Remember, Howard and Monty Kipps are arch rivals in the intellectual slash academic world. So um, if Howard has achieved something, Monty Kipps has achieved something Howard hasn't achieved. So you can imagine that is very annoying to Howard. Anyway, And then the last character that I'm going to mention, even though these aren't the only characters, there are other characters, all significant in their own ways, right? But I wanted to mention these ones because these are quite prominent characters. I would say more so than the other characters, but all characters are very important because they all teach something. Interestingly, it's a very good book, I would say. Teaches you a lot. Very fascinating, very enlightening, very it's food for thought, man. It's so stimulating intellectually. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Anywho, Victoria, right? Victoria is Monty Kip's daughter. Monty Kip's, remember, is Howard's rival, right? Huge rival. So Victoria Kipps is a very strikingly, note, strikingly, remember, the book is called On Beauty and it's not called On Beauty for nothing, okay? So Victoria is strikingly beautiful and strikingly beautiful. She's also a student at the same university where Howard teaches and where Zora, Howard's daughter, attends university. But she's not as great an intellectual as people like Zora and Howard. You know, I would say if you could class intellectuals to from excellent to average to poor, I would put her between poor and average, somewhere between them, inclusive of those ends, of those limits, inclusive of those limits. So yeah, keep that in mind, because that's how she's identified in the book. And you know, the book is centered around the like academic world because the main character is a professor. So yeah, so lastly, the storyline of the book. I have to give you guys the storyline of the book, but I will not give so much away that like one wouldn't be interested in reading the book for themselves. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm not about to take Zadie Smith's coin, honey, from her. I am not that kind of a girl. So, and also I don't like ruining other people's book adventures. If you give away the storyline, like you just ruining the book adventure for the person. Who wants to do that? Not me. Okay. So the storyline of the book. So basically the story is gonna follow Howard's life and the lives of the characters. So it follows Howard's life as he, you know, Howard's life in his marriage. You know, he makes mistakes in his marriage that makes his marriage really, that is detrimental to his marriage. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that. And it follows him in his life of lecturing at the university, um, his friendship with, there's I think Erskine or something, his friendship, like, you know, his interactions with his children, it follows that, those kinds of things, right? And then it also follows the other characters in their lives. Zora and her life of being a student and working really hard to get into grad school, and yeah, working to grad school, and then her life of being a student, you know, her work ethic. Woo! That Zora is a hard-working person. And then it follows Levi's life in his life of trying so hard to stay black. Okay. So you'll see you'll be told about the stuff that he wears, the language that he uses when he talks, you know, his vocabulary, like, and the places, the places, the like the, I would say the area he chooses to work in order to maintain his blackness and to earn some money, but also to maintain his blackness. And then it follows who Victoria Kipps's life and her using her immense beauty to achieve her own selfish ends. Um, yeah, basically, yeah. And it also follows the feud also between Howard and Monty. So that's basically what happens in the story without me giving much of the story away. I want you guys to read the book yourself. So I basically didn't give you much of the story. for your own good. So lastly, the reason why I love this story so much is because for those people who haven't been to varsity, I know there's a lot of people who didn't go to varsity, to university, right? For those who didn't go, right, you get a lot of like insight, not inside, but you get a lot of insight about what the academic world is like. You get to learn what the environment of a classroom is actually like when it's in session, like what's spoken about in the in the classroom, what the lives of a student is like outside the classroom, what the life of a lecturer is like outside the classroom, the type of language that intellectuals even use. So by the way, um on that point, this is not, I would say, if you read books where the English is relatively easy, you is really relatively easy, meaning there's not like huge words where you have to pick up a dictionary here, there, everywhere. Do you know what I mean? This book is gonna be quite challenging to read because your hey, the words used here, you may have to pick up a dictionary if you're not acquainted with, if your vocabulary is not extensive and you're not acquainted with like the words that are used here. You know what I mean? I wasn't, so I had to use my dictionary. And it's if you can tell by hey, I think it's an intellectual herself who wrote this book. So it's yeah, but I like it because I'm a nerd at heart, and I think I romanticize, the whole student life. You know what I mean? I think I'm a nerd at heart. Do you know what I mean? So anything, if a storyline is pretty much about the lives of intellectuals and stuff like that, obviously people such as myself are very interested in that. Like I don't know, student life, university, university, the lives of student is particularly studiers people, and then lectures and whatever, all of that really fascinates me for some reason. I don't know why. So this is why I'm a huge, like, to say I love this book is microscopic. I don't even want to use the word understatement because it's not accurate to describe what I want to describe. Like, this book is, like, my love for this book is obsessive. I have read this book and then read parts of this book over and over and over again. Hence, it's just, look at how worn out. But please, please, please get yourself a copy of this book and read it if you think you'll be interested in reading this book. It's very interesting. Like, it's very interesting. Like, I think it would be interesting for anyone because of the themes that are um yeah, the themes in this book. Like, I think it would be very interesting for anyone because the themes are so, like, the themes affect all people. Do you know what I mean? So I think this would be an interesting read for anyone, but I'm not promising that everyone will enjoy this book, because I actually listened to someone on YouTube saying that they didn't enjoy the book, and I was like, enjoy reading the book, and I'm just like, enjoy the book. I was like, okay. I was very surprised to find out that someone didn't actually like the book. I was like, okay. But I really very much loved the book. Like, I remember when I was preparing to actually even do this video, I remember desperately wanting, intensely desiring to read the book again, you know. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Please comment in the comment section below whatever you want to comment on. If you've actually read the book, what do you think about the book? If you want to read the book, please state that you want to read the book, or whatever comment you want to leave um, to me. Please leave that comment in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching. Please press the like button if you like this video, or if you want to help me market my videos. Please press the like button, and also please press the subscribe button as well if you want to see more videos from me. Also, please press the notification bell if you want to be notified whenever I upload a video onto YouTube, and please Don't forget to follow me on social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. And I will state my names on those social media platforms in the description box below. Thank you very, very much for watching. I really appreciate you guys for watching. Please don't forget to share also this video. You know, a girl is trying to get big on YouTube. So, and I mean that. I am trying to get big now on YouTube. If you guys also have like stuff that you want me to talk about on YouTube, please let me know in the comment section below. You know, I would like to get some comments because I don't think I've gotten comments so far. Like, if I had, I would have seen that in my emails because, you know, YouTube notifies you on emails if someone commented. Do you know what I mean? But whatever. Please have you a lovely day, a lovely week. Thank you. Bye.